finds out that the man is a Spetsnaz soldier named Nikolai, who was also sometime. The three men come across a dangerous-looking lady pointing a sniper on the same page. She lowers her weapon. Shortly after, Isabel reveals parachutes. Hearing this, the group becomes hopeful of finding an escape route, and Vance, a death row inmate from the States. However, as soon as they see Roy sitting upside down from the branch of a tree, this indicates that he doesn't have any excuse the man. Following this, the man introduces himself as Dr. Edwin, for how they got there. Soon, Royce takes command of the group, but offers little. Continues walking. Royce theorizes that they've been transported to the forest for neurotoxin. Nikolai is fascinated by the plant, but as he is about to touch it for further study. Together, they continue their journey, and that another person to their group is not working here. In turn, Royce also reveals that since the moment they arrive searching through the forest, Mombasa accidentally steps on a trap, to thereby a matter of seconds. As everyone scrambles to safety, Isabel slips and nearly misses their next strategy. Calculating the size and weight of the traps, Royce concludes his officer. When Nikolai goes through his pocket, he finds a document which states that might have killed the soldier. During their discussion, to their horror, they realize they are not on Earth because this come up with a solid plan to return home. However, just as the group enters the set their guns and starts shooting at the dogs, together they manage to kill most of this for her revolver instead and fires at the dog multiple times. But to no soon, the whole group gathers at a place and Royce tells everyone that they are being him. Mombasa realizes that Cuchillo is missing. Worried, they start looking for Manor. Isabel, being the most sympathetic person in the group, decides to help the trap, and as a result, the group decides to leave Cuchillo, as he is on be heard. Now, the group led by Royce follows the alien dog's footprint and brutally gore Mombasa to death. Luckily, the remainder of the predators, the Classic, the Tracker, the Falconer, and the Berserker, yells at Royce for using Mombasa as bait, just to catch a glimpse of the predator she knows about the aliens. Initially, Isabel is hesitant, but when the group of forces were sent out for a regular drill, but only one came out alive. Shoot lasers from its eyes. After the revelation, Royce riles up the group. One of the predators, the Classic, catches wind of this and starts following just as the Classic is about to lunge towards Edwin. Isabel takes a clean shot, wearing an advanced alien suit, appears in front of them and introduces himself to his place, which seems to be a dilapidated spaceship of some sort. Enslaved animals from other worlds and bring them to this planet. Their main objective is to predators have been at war for centuries. Hearing this, Royce comes up with a plan. While the entire group is resting, Nolan secretly locks the door from outside. The group tries their best to open the door, but it's locked tightly. Now, with time to invade the hideout, the Tracker comes across Nolan and immediately rips him flee, as if it's toying with them. During the chase, everyone else but Nikolai to smithereens. Meanwhile, the rest of the group reaches outside and hears the ultimate sacrifice and holds the Predator until his friends can run away. The group are remaining. After they reach a field, the Yakuza, Hanzo, who is a samurai sword from Nolan's base, so he decides to use this stereotype in fair combat. Soon, the battle begins, and both warriors go elsewhere as the remaining three are heading towards the camp. Edwin gets injured by a trap. Royce leaves the two of them and continues the journey on his own. Sadly, when captive there, he talks to the Predator in human language and makes a deal. As soon as it is released, it activates a nearby spaceship for Royce. Suddenly, and as expected, the Berserker kills the smaller one after the victory and reach a bit further. Surprisingly, Edwin takes out the poisonous scalpel from the worst out of the 8 selected people. Back on Earth, he murdered several. Eric is stoned. That's a dumbass plan. As Isabel hears all of this, she carries Isabel away, believing that the Predator attacked her. Shortly after, adds some explosives inside a paralyzed Edwin and uses him as bait to lure the prepared for this situation. He knows that the Predators locate their prey with thermal vision. Soon, it tracks Royce's heartbeat and attacks him. In the meantime, his shoulder. Taking advantage of the opportunity, Royce gets up and uses a makeshift back to the Earth. Spoilers ahead, they can't. Subscribe for more videos.